Hi guys, we have got not a lot of stuff tonight, but the stuff that we do have is all really cool stuff. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Before we start on our eBay breaks, have one break to do that was sold directly by way of chat. And we sold that last night and everybody got their payment in. So we're going to break a pack of white sparkle basketball before we do our eBay stuff. So that's what we're going to do right now, guys, is this white sparkle basketball. So here's the information on it. Of course, it's random team. It's one pack. This is break number 2, so it's the second time we've broken a pack of this Prism white sparkle. Here are the folks who are in the break. You see we've got our 30 names in there. And what I will do is the 30 names are going to stay there in that order. But what we're going to do is take the 30 basketball teams, which, I didn't put on that spreadsheet, did I? Haha. Yeah, I've got to pull that off of another spreadsheet. I knew there was something I forgot to put on the spreadsheet tonight. So I'm going to open a different spreadsheet here for a second. And I'm going to pull up a list of basketball teams from it that I can copy and paste into, here we go, into random, and then that is how we will come up with who has what team in this break. So let me get that done. All right, now I think we're back in business. I just had to grab that off of a different spreadsheet because we aren't breaking any other basketball tonight, so therein lies the problem. But we got it all fixed. So here you'll see, of course, all of our 30 teams are listed here. And I'm just going to hit random one time. And then I'm going to cut and paste the order that it comes up for the teams. And then that will match it up with the bidders. You'll be able to follow along with me here as I do that if that didn't make sense. So here comes our randomizing of the teams. And we're going to grab... this is the same thing that happened last time. That last team never wants to copy and paste for some reason. But maybe we got it that time, hopefully. And then basically we're just going to drop them right in here. Make them a little bit bigger so you can see them. Okay, so here are the team assignments across from each of the names. Again, this is a break that was not listed on eBay. This break was sold directly by way of chat. So if you're involved in this, you can see across from your name what team you ended up with, or teams as the case may be, after we completed the randomization, which is what we just now did. And that is going to put us ready to break this pack. And then as soon as we do that, then we'll be on to our regularly scheduled breaks from eBay. And I see who all's on here tonight. Irish Pride and Jay and Bryce and Eagles Adrian Fanatic is on. Hi, Eagles. Haven't seen you in here in a few days, so it's nice to see you again. How you feeling? Let me get some sleeves out so that we can immediately get these into sleeves. And of course, you know what, like the other Prism guys, these kind of tend to curve up, bow up a little bit as soon as they come out of the compression of the pack. So first up, we have Carmelo Anthony for the Knicks. I realize I forgot to change the focus, so let me do that. So we'll be able to actually see that up close and not have all that stupid focus issue. Let's try that again. That's a little better. So there's Carmelo Anthony for the New York Knicks is first out in our white sparkle. Next up for the Portland Trail Blazers, Terry Stotts. So we have a coach white sparkle for the Blazers. And our third and final white sparkle out of this pack is Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. So each one of those guys, there are 20 or less copies of these white sparkles, so it's super limited, and most of these, you know, they have a pretty good resale if we can pull a rookie out of them. The rookies have tremendous resale. Of course, none of those three were rookies, but still, nice fun little break there with the white sparkle. And guys, that will go out, those of you who had those teams, it'll go out with whatever your next shipment is. And if you don't have a next shipment going in the next couple of days, then I would send it off by itself. So this gets us into our regular programming, so to speak. So guys, thank you. That is always first and foremost. Thank you for bidding with me and breaking with me and chatting with me and hanging out and all that kind of stuff. A quick little note there, of course, my feedback is 100% automated. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get positive feedback in return without having to wait on me to get caught up. Quick look at our upcoming breaks. These are all already listed on eBay, so available to bid as we speak. And of course, you know, new stuff gets added pretty much every night. Tomorrow night is another night much like this one. We're not doing case breaks tomorrow night. Lots of single things, memorabilia, and single box breaks of various types, including some honors football, which I haven't done in a while. And then on Thursday, we'll get back into more single boxes as well as a full case of 2017 plates and patches football. Friday is the release day for select football, so we'll be jump into a full case of that. We have some more Revolution Chinese New Year edition coming up. Some more Panini Prism blasters coming up. All kinds of stuff. So you can see what all is listed there for that. Tonight, this is the order that we're breaking in. And also, please take a look there. It gives you your anticipated shipping date. Don't have anything with shipping charges tonight. It's all free shipping. That stuff goes out once every 5 or 6 days. So tonight, anticipating what we break is going to ship out on the 19th of February, which is Monday, the upcoming Monday. If you have a package that goes out sooner, it could go sooner with that perhaps. And please make note there what you get if your team isn't pulled and how that works with the constellation card, etc. More of that is also found in the listing description. So this brings us up to our first break tonight. This is one box of 2007 Upper Deck Premier Football. Broken this a bunch, but I haven't, not a bunch, but a handful of times, but I haven't broken it recently, so we're going to get back into that a little bit. And the format here, of course, is team names on the left and winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. Everything that we're opening tonight did end on eBay tonight, and of course we typically live stream the same night that we have the auctions end, and just kind of keep it all nice and tidy. And now I'm looking back at chat, and Eagles Adrian has had the flu. Oh man, tell you what, Eagles Adrian, I got sick a couple of times myself this winter, which I hadn't been really sick in years, and I got super sick right around Christmas. My sister came home sick, and I think she got me sick, and that one took me a week or 10 days to really get over, and I was barely past that, and I got sick again about mid-January, and I'm just now starting to get over that. So there's all kinds of weird stuff going around out there, but I am sorry to hear that you've been hit with it, because that is no fun. All right, guys, let's take a look at what we have. First up is Cedric Benson for the Bears. It is numbered to 225. Autograph hit coming out. That is to 99. It is Damian Hughes for the Colts. You know, we get into some of these older products. Sometimes, you know, it's names that I have to think about for a minute. It's not names we always pull all the time. Some of them are, but some of them definitely are not. This is to 225. It is Courtney Taylor for the Seahawks. Yeah, Jay, I know. Upper Deck did have some nice stuff when they had licenses to print for anything besides hockey. I mean, like everybody, they had some of their products were better than others, but they definitely had some cool stuff. This is Antonio Pittman for the Saints. It is numbered to 99. You've got fabric swatches there inside the 2007, and then a sticker auto up there at the top. And I see a little Jay Cutler coming up on us here. This is numbered to 75, and of course that is relic in the cutout letters that spell J. And that is a Broncos card. So way back when Jay Cutler was a Bronco. Brady Quinn. Wow, there's one you haven't heard in a while. For the Browns, that is numbered to 75. Of course, you've got a couple of patches there. One of them in particular is very nice. Nice two-color patch right there for the Browns with Brady Quinn. And is this who I think? Oh, no, I guess it's not. Man, I thought for a minute we might have gotten lucky, but we didn't. Although we have pulled, where did we pull him out of? Adrian Peterson. Was it out of here? Pulled him out of something recent. Not recently, but towards the middle of last year, middle to end of last year. Anyway, this is to 25. It is Ramon Figures for the Ravens. So let's recap our 2007 Upper Deck premiere. We have a hit for the Ravens with the figures. That's numbered to 25. Brady Quinn for the Browns to 75. Jay Cutler to 75 for the Broncos. For the Saints, I forgot what that who that is. Oh, Antonio Pittman to 99. For the Seahawks, Courtney Taylor to 225. And then for the Colts, Damian Hughes. That one was also to 99. So that is Upper Deck Premiere. And what is that going to bring us up to next? I think triple threads, right? Yeah. So let me get back to, I know people jump in and out, and some of you, are going to end up seeing this same part of the spreadsheet multiple times. And for those of you who see it multiple times, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to cover all the people that jump in and out. So just take a second to review that. If you're in this upcoming break, it talks about your shipping date and also what happens if you don't pull a card. This is 2013 Topps Triple Threads Football, break number 11. So the 11th time that we have broken this particular product. Of course, it all ended tonight, February the 13th, and it's all live streaming tonight as well. Triple Threads is always a lot of fun to open, and of course, we've opened more 2013 really than anything because it's been easier to get. But I did find some 2014 Triple Threads, which is on its way here. So we will probably start breaking some 2014 Triple Threads probably about Monday. Because I think it'll probably be here on Thursday, but the people that I bought some stuff, I bought a bunch of stuff from somebody I haven't bought from before. And they sent a bunch of it by way of the post office. And I'm not, I'm like, why couldn't you have sent it by UPS or FedEx like everybody else? And then I would know exactly when it was going to be here and I could list the break. But, hey. So that's how that goes. So we'll probably do it Monday just to be safe. But I was excited to find it because 2014 stuff is harder to find than you might think. And the supplies of that are really starting to kind of dry up on a lot of things. And actually the same is true of 2011. I found this 2011 plates and patches. I'd broken that before, but it's another one. It's been a while. And so then I once I found it, I was like, oh yeah, I like breaking that. So I went online and bought a whole case of it, and then I never saw the shipping notice and been waiting and waiting and waiting, and finally they're not answering my emails. Finally call them. They're like, oh, yeah, we don't really have that. It's like, oh, well, how about refunding my money instead of just keeping it then? That's to 170, Maurice Jones-Drew for the Jaguars. Eric Dickerson to 320 for the Rams. Marty Marr, I did do White Sparkle. We did that the very first thing. It was, gosh, who was it, guys? It was a coach. It was Carmelo Anthony for the Knicks. He was a Knick on the card. It was a coach, and does anybody remember the third one? Or who the coach was for? Darren Sproles for the Saints. That one is not numbered. Doesn't appear to be. Anyway. Mr. Jerry Rice for the 49ers. Pulled a nice Jerry Rice out of 2017 plates and patches last night or night before last. To 320, Jay Cutler for the Bears. For the Falcons, Steven Jackson. Rams are up again. This one is James Laurentis. There's Mr. Andrew Luck for the Colts. For the Bengals, A.J. Green. For the Cardinals, Stephen Taylor to 99 with the materials hit there. Then we have something here for the Ravens. This is the 36. That's Torrey Smith. It took me a minute to figure out who that was. Torrey Smith. And you've got at least a nice little three-color section of patch right there in the middle on the wide receiver cutout part of that card. And those are not the card sleeves I want. So let's try that one more time with a little thicker card sleeve. Might make life slightly easier for Torrey Smith and me. And then we have Ryan Nassib to 99 for the Giants. That one is a sticker auto and relic. Joseph Randall for the Cowboys. This one is numbered 270. It has a sticker auto, triple relic there, and of course one of your relic pieces is a nice little two-color blue and white. And it looks like I left one base card hanging out on the bottom there for some unknown reason. I forgot to pull it to the front, I guess. Brandon Marshall to 99 for the Bears. So to recap our hits for 2013 triple threads, Joseph Randall, Cowboys to 70. Ryan Nassib, Giants to 99. Torrey Smith for the Ravens to 36. And Stephen Taylor to 99 for the Arizona Cardinals. So that was 2013 triple threads. Marty Marr, let me show you real quick these White Sparkle again, because I, as you could tell, could not remember who it was other than the one. You know me, guys. I don't retain that stuff longer than it takes to show it, unless it's like a one of one or something. So it was Carmelo Anthony for the Knicks, Terry Stotts for the Blazers, and Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Those were our three White Sparkle cards that came out tonight. That break, again, for anybody who didn't hear me say it earlier, that was not on eBay. That's a break that was sold out directly by way of chat, and we just broke it at the start of the evening. And once again, guys, here is shipping information and the info about what happens if you don't pull a card in this break. We are getting ready to roll into 2011 Plates and Patches football. This is break number 5. So the 5th time we have broken 2011 Plates and Patches. And I would love to break more. I thought we were going to be breaking more. I bought a whole case of it. And you heard me say a minute ago, people never shipped it and never responded to my my emails, and I finally reached someone today, and he's like, oh, yeah, I guess I forgot to take that off my website. Like, really, dude? Because it said you had, 2 cases, and I spent a lot of money, well up over $1,000, like a bunch over $1,000 to buy that, and you don't think you might want to maybe tell me if you don't still have it? But anyway, so he ended up refunding me, but that didn't really help me because I wanted some more 2011 plates and patches to break instead. But I'm going to try to find some more. I'm sure somebody's got some out there. I'm just going to have to beat around a little bit and beat the bushes, so to speak, and see where I can shake out a little more of it. So I'm sure it's not all gone, or I wouldn't think so. All right, so of course, you know, in 2010, because we open a lot of that, there's always an encased card on the top. Not so in 2011. They did away with the card that comes out on the top in the One Touch, but we do still have the cards in the little box, as you saw there. All right, we are first up with Jordan Todman, Rookie Blitz for the Chargers. That is numbered to 249. Next out, we have, for the Patriots, Wes Welker to 299. This looks like an Arizona Cardinal, and it is Kevin Kolb to 299. For the Lions, we have Nate Burleson to 100. A nice little rookie insert for Chris Harris, numbered to 50 for the Broncos. Here comes our first hit, and it's a nice patch, guys. A really nice triple tricolor patch. For the Dolphins, Clyde Gates. That's an on-card signature, hard-signed, triple color relic, numbered to 499. And then we have Von Miller for the Broncos. That's a nice little hit. Sticker auto and relic, numbered to 10. So even a better hit than I thought it was originally, now that we know it's numbered to 10. So Broncos with a cool Von Miller. I was looking to see if that's yet. It just says worn, player worn, which I guess is what we should figure it would say, but for the Raiders, we have Jacoby Ford. There's a little bit of chipping and edge wear. You can mostly see it down there in the lower right. It's nothing too dramatic, but anytime you get one of these cards that has colors other than white around the corners and edges, it kind of really tends to make it stand out when they're not 100% perfect. This is to 150 for the Raiders with Jacoby Ford. And here we have Tyler Sash for the Giants. That is a sticker auto. It is numbered to 82, which is a super odd number, but that's what somebody somewhere decided was the right choice. And then finally we have Christian Ponder for the Vikings, Rookie Blitz relic, numbered to 99. So we will recap. We're not going to, of course, go through all of our base cards. They're all numbered, but you guys know the drill pretty much, I imagine. All plates and patches, pretty much every card's always numbered. And, it's just kind of the way the whole series goes. So here are our hits. Ponder to 99 for the Vikes. For the Giants to 82. Raiders to 150. Really nice Von Miller to 10 with the sticker auto and relic. That's a super hit for the Broncos with the Von Miller, in my opinion anyway. Clyde Gates, hard signed, tricolor patch, Dolphins to 499. So that's 2011 plates and patches all wrapped up. Just going to bring us next into encased football from 2016. I haven't opened this since it came out, actually. When it came out, there again is your shipping information and information about what happens if you do not pull a card. So please take a minute to look at that if you're in this break. And then this is one box of 2016 encased football. This is break number 3. The first 2 breaks we did with this, they were case breaks, and it was right when the product came out. And then for whatever reason, I never broke it again. I'm not really quite sure why. I don't know, forgot about it. Didn't really occur to me. So, so I got this, and we'll open it and see how this goes. You see there's a little question mark there by the Patriots. I don't know what happened with the Patriots. I think maybe I forgot to list them because I didn't see any end of transaction notice, so it didn't look like they were sold. They didn't show up in any of my eBay lists. It also didn't look like they were unsold. I don't really exactly know what happened with the Patriots, but I suspect that I did something and didn't list them, or maybe I listed them and forgot to change the title, and then eBay would have thought it was a duplicate item and would have never displayed it. So I don't really quite know. But anyway, if you had the Patriots and I just can't seem to find a record of it, shoot me a message on eBay and let me know, and then I'll track it down, of course, by way of PayPal. But as it stands right now, I think I just messed it up. So, all right, guys, you probably remember how Encased works. If you don't, here's how it works. We have one card that is encased, hence the name of the product. So one card is graded and ready to go. That's in this big pack. And then we have a stack here of other cards, which will be autographs and memorabilia and whatnot. So Encased is a fun product to open. I have definitely, out of the cases that we opened when it first came out, we pulled some really nice Ezekiel Elliott stuff, and as well as Dak Prescott. And we're about to pull a beautiful Jared Goff for the Rams, because I already see part of this is graded to 10. So let's hope the card itself is graded as high as the autograph is. 9.5 Rams. That is a hit. That is numbered to 10. The card is Gem Mint 9.5. The autograph to 10. Beautiful patches on that. Of course, Jared Goff finally starting to live up to his potential. That is a super nice hit for the Rams at really a pretty low buy-in, you know. So very, very nice hit there. Oh, you guys are talking about the Patriots. You know what? I'm afraid to sell it in chat because I don't know what happened to it. If I had known for sure that I messed up and didn't list it, I absolutely would have sold it in chat. But sometimes eBay will pop up and not give you an end of transaction notice and kind of just lose a transaction. And then the next day, all of a sudden, it'll show up again. So I'm afraid to sell it. So that's kind of the deal. So we have a 1 of 1 here, Carson Palmer for the Arizona Cardinals. It's not signed, but hey, it's still a 1 of 1. So we'll take those all day long. So the AZ Cardinals with a nice hit. Next up to 49, Cardale Jones for the Buffalo Bills. That, of course, hard signed as well. For the Dolphins, that is nice. Oh, I love those patches. That is Kenyon Drake, and I'm just oohing and eyeing over the patches. It's numbered to 10, and of course, I really like that relic all the way around. That is a nice looking card with Kenyon Drake to 10. This reminds me how much I like Encased. I probably didn't order enough for the Encased of 2018 that's getting ready to come out. I should probably try to order some more of that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And then finally, we have some Pro Bowl materials. This is numbered to 49, Dontari Poe and Sheldon Richardson. So that is Kansas City Chiefs and the Jets. So you know what that means. Unless the same person owns both of those teams, we're going to have to take this little bad boy into random.org and let random decide who's going to own it. So first and foremost, let me buzz us back over here to the spreadsheet, and we'll see if we have the same or different team owners. So there's our Chiefs. It's Funko Hunter 12, and then our Jets is Stang Lover 59. While we're at it, let's see who had the Rams. Oh, it's Crazy Dave G. Oh, Crazy Dave G picks his spots very well, I'll tell you that. And he got one heck of a deal on that nice Jared Goff. All right, guys, so here's what's going to happen here in random. I always enter these things as either left to right or top to bottom. This card happens to be oriented as left to right, and that's going to mean that we have the Kansas City Chiefs going in first, the Jets going in second. And basically, I'm gonna do random 3 times because we've only got 2 items in this list. First 2 don't count. It's only the third one that counts. So ignore the first 2, basically. So this one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. This one's for the money. There we go. 3 times. There's our date and time stamp, and it is headed to the Kansas City Chiefs by way of random. So I'm going to note that on the card. This is in a sleeve. I am writing on the sleeve, obviously not on the card itself, but I feel the need to always demonstrate that because somebody, sure as you don't, the one time you don't, somebody will get all upset and think you've, used a marker on their card. All right, so this card, Pro Bowl materials to 49, was awarded to the Kansas City Chiefs position by way of random.org. Then we have our nice Kenyon Drake with those beautiful patches numbered to 10 for the Dolphins. For the Buffalo Bills, Cardale Jones to 49. A nice little 1-of-1 Carson Palmer for the Cardinals. And this beauty here for the Rams, numbered to 10, Jared Goff. Graded 9.5 gem mint. The autograph was graded to 10. Beautiful patches all the way around. A super, super nice hit for the Rams. So that is 2016 encased, which will bring us up to 2015 Lux. And that is our final break of the evening. It's another series I happen to like quite a bit, is Lux. And like our other things that we opened tonight, it is completely free shipping. Those things go out once every 5 to 6 days on average. Sometimes they hitch a ride and go a little sooner if you have another package shipping sooner. But otherwise, in the absence of that, look for this stuff to ship out approximately Monday the 19th. And if you don't hit anything, please take a moment to read about constellation cards, when you get them, when they ship, what they are, etc. if you don't get a hit in the break. This is one box of 2015 Panini Lux Football. It's break number 13. So 13th time we have done this one as a freestanding break. Same as before, ended tonight, the 13th of February, live streaming tonight, the night before Valentine's Day. And team names on the left, and your name across from it, your name in lights, as our winning bidder. Let's see what we can find in here. One thing about Lux, you probably know already, that the frames on the cards sometimes come right out of the pack with kind of dents and dings, and occasionally even like rust spots and paint chipped off of them. Like, I don't exactly know what they do to those little metal frames that they put these cards in. Sometimes they come out better than others, but that's really the only knock I have on Lux, is that sometimes those metal frames are a little worse for the wearer, so to speak. We're going to start off with Niall Davis for the Kansas City Chiefs in the die cut numbered to 25. That is hard signed. Actually, let's go ahead and get our other die cut out of here too. And that one happens to be numbered to 15 with Mr. Colin Kaepernick for the 49ers. A little uniform relic there. I think I put that in the wrong sleeve, but we'll fix that later. Numbered to 99 for the Chicago Bears. How about a nice Jeremy Langford? And let's see how this one, the frame looks like it's well, it's not in too bad a shape. I definitely see some little chipping, kind of paint gone issues up there in the corner and whatnot. But again, unfortunately, that's, kind of par for the course with Lux. So that again is hard signed, and you've got a relic there as well. And then our final hit in here, this is numbered to 25 for the Tennessee Titans. Nice nice little Dorial Green Beckham rookie hit for the Tennessee Titans. All right, guys, so recapping Lux is easy. They're all hits. Titans, Dorial Green Beckham to 25. The Bears to 99 with the Jeremy Langford. The Colin Kaepernick relic for the 49ers, numbered to 15. And the Niall Davis die-cut hard-signed autograph to 25. That is all that we have in the lineup for tonight. I will take a moment here to throw the spreadsheet back up and show you what's coming up in the days ahead, if anybody's interested in that, and maybe you jumped in late and didn't see it go up earlier. So this is a quick look of what's coming up in the days ahead. All of this is already up on eBay. And of course, you know, I add new stuff pretty much every day, but these are the things that are already up and running. So tomorrow night, we've got autographed baseball, autographed mini helmets, some Inception baseball, an autographed basketball jersey, black gold collegiate basketball, honors football, black gold football, the 2014 black gold, 2016 honors. And then, of course, throughout the rest of the week, lots more memorabilia breaks and one-box breaks, as well as a couple of full cases of Plates and Patches football, one of them on Thursday, a full case of Select football on Friday. That's the day it comes out. And then Saturday, another full case of Plates and Patches football and some Revolution Chinese New Year basketball. Sunday, some more one box and memorabilia, and then some Prism basketball blasters. So that's what is up for the days ahead. And guys, that is it for tonight. So as always, I thank you so much for bidding with me, breaking with me, and chatting with me. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow night, or if not then, soon for another break. See you later. Bye-bye.